Today's video will be starting a little differently, as I've got a bunch done in regards to the ice path. All the boring block placing is done, and I actually worked on the structure holding up the exterior part, which is sort of the big project left for me to do. And it's looking great, honestly. But I was actually surprised that I had some dark oak logs left over, so I started placing them on other areas of my very incomplete railway track and base. Speaking of the track though, I worked on it to adding the actual rideable rails and basically completing everything except for the station at either end. And the underneath, which I'll be honest, I completely forgot existed, which I'll have to just do another time. But what will come in useful there is scaffolding blocks. And speaking of those, who knew that Stress hadn't actually used them before until now? I dropped them off on her stream, so you gotta remind Stress in her comments, okay? Use the scaffolding! I say that as if I ever use it myself. I don't. Anyway, knowing that now, I've actually got a comment question of the day for you, which is what is something in Minecraft that you yourself have never ever used or done before that would seem obvious to other players? For me, for example, that would probably either be the allies. I've literally not got any clue how they work. I mean, there must be a fun way to use allies in my base at some point. I guess let me know your suggestions down below. Or up until recently, villager trading and converting. I've never somehow done that whole thing completely by myself. But if you want to see me struggle with that for some fun content, tune into my Empires series, of course, because that's where I've done that. Very cool. And while working on those projects, that got me pretty inspired to continue that by adding a few small walls inside the base for some future rooms. And well, I wanted to make the place look good for the upcoming Ice Boat charity race. So the garden got a little bit complete here, and I think it looks really cool. It was actually a really fun project to work on. I basically just wanted to change it up and make it look that bit nicer. And of course, add the start of the race, which is here. And I thought, you know what, I want it to look quite subtle. I want my base to look like a base, and it's not to be you know, super obvious like mini game. I don't want to like stick loads of signs and scoreboards and stuff right here, so that's why the end of it is through this section here, which is still pretty ugly. I will have to make this bit look pretty, but yeah, I'm gonna maybe put like a little first, second and third little plinth to stand on. I don't really know what else needs to go back here, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. And please remind the hermits to take part in that. I've let them know, but no one's done it as of yet. But to be honest, I only told them like the other day. But it's gonna be a fun little project to work on, hopefully, if they all take part. But yeah, now this part is done. It's really made me look at this section here, and I did get it ready. I prepped some area, and I marked out a small area for a fountain, is what I'm planning to put here. And then I was thinking, you know what, let's even work a little bit further back. I'm going to add a tree up there eventually, but I don't have the resources for that right now, and I don't want to be wasting my blocks on that. But I thought, you know what, a little path through here. I keep running out of andesite. And then I was thinking, you know what could be at the end of the path? Instead of a cave, which was my original idea, what about a garden shed? Yep. Trust me, it'll be exciting. Anyway, I'm going to work on that now, so let me gather some blocks. And yeah, I'm just hyped to build at the moment. I love building. It's so much fun. I think I might have not a bad day. It's King Ren Growlers. King. And you know when you do the inverted commas with your fingers? Yeah, King Ren. I may or may not, I guess, have given up on the quest thing. Speaking of quests, actually, I've got some in the box. I think I'm gonna have to just go through them. And like, you know what? I might throw the rest away. Well, I came over here for the Dark Prismarine, but the shop seems to have vanished. I think I've heard it's up there somewhere, but I'll be honest, I don't really fancy that trick right now. But I have just noticed this beautiful build. Oh my goodness! I think Corrales has made. Pay here $2. You know what? I've never really thought too much about signs using the glow as like a decorative thing, but this is great. I also don't know. Oh, you gotta press a button. Oh, it's a car wash, but like I guess a hermit wash. Oh, that's a shulker box. I didn't realize. Anyway, there you go. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? I mean, pretty satisfying, but it's music. Corrales, can you like, you know, give us a break and like make your builds not so amazing? Thank you. Right, back to the base work. Okay, so I've planned out some small little trees. I'm going to probably fit about 3 in. I'm not going to put one over here because I've actually decided that this is how this is going to be. I've already made this. I don't think I even recorded that. I just, you know, saw there was a cave here, decided to fill it with water and block it up because it does go down that way. And, well, it's kind of cute. Okay, so to keep it in line with what we've done there, I'm actually going to do very similar with the old fountain we've got here. But I think I've got some end rods. I might try and figure out a place to put it in the middle. And we'll add some water. And that'll look pretty already. Yep, I think that'll work. I mean, I've literally just slept the night away, so I don't think we're going to be able to see the glow. But we're going to have lighting somewhere, and I don't want to just rely on just lichen. So hopefully that'll be okay for now. Now for the trees, I'm basically just going to go for a very, 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 very mini version of that one. Trees and path complete. They look quite cute. I'm hoping it'll look good at nighttime. And now I guess we kind of want to add the house. So I'm just going to, I think, just grab some stone brick. We're going to keep this super duper simple. A little bit of depth maybe with some stairs. In fact, I guess I might want to add stairs here. Maybe if we do this and then this and this and oh wait, we're gonna have to go up one more. This and this and that. Hopefully that'll be the right size. I have a feeling, yeah, no, that looks pretty good. And then we'll keep this bit pretty basic. I might add a window here, maybe about that size, and then I guess we probably better finish this inside wall. Beautiful. And I've put a chest in there temporarily because I've run out of my shulker box storage over there. Yeah, I guess it just needs a roof, and I think we're just gonna do a mini version of that. So you've seen it all before. Right, well, the next day, and I've basically completed it because I just got into it, you know. It's all kind of built out here, and I kind of love it. What do you think? I'd actually love to know what you think. I feel like walking along here now, even though there's not too much, I feel like, I don't know, it adds a lot of character, you know. Anyway, I haven't finished this bit. This is where I was going to do some ice stuff, and I was going to add some framework to continue that path. Anyway, we'll maybe figure that out another time. But yeah, here it is. I've added some lighting. I've tried to get rid of some snow on pathways and things like that. Oh, probably need a torch in here. Probably need a torch in there. I could have literally walked in on a creeper then and not even realised. But yeah, I'm going to put some pigs, I think, in this pen because I don't need pigs very often. Or maybe sheep. And I feel like I want a bigger sheep pen. But yeah, I've now got a garden shed. And you might be wondering why. Well, you know, the garden needs some upkeep, you know, keeping it this nice. I guess I need a gardener or something, though. Does anyone know of a gardener I can hire on the server? I don't know. Anyway, they can shovel up all the snow. I'm joking. I'm actually trying to keep the snow just in the places where I don't mind it. Like on these bushes, it looks quite nice. And on the trees, it looks lovely. I love it on the trees. Anyway, snow is going to be a constant thing I'm going to probably keep tweaking, and I'm just trying to stop it from spawning all over the grass. Do you mind, sir? I probably also need to stop some of the spawns happening up there, but I don't really want to light up my whole base, you know? And you know what? Seeing as I'm having to build the episode, I say that I want to do next episode, to build the episode on this. I've got some ideas. Today's episode has become finished as much as of my base that other people are going to see at the charity ice boat race as possible. And you know what? It's been a long time coming. So it's necessary. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Right, let's make my base that little bit prettier. But actually, speaking about that, I do have a plan already for in here. Because this is currently how it's looking. Yeah, not great. I mean, it's not a huge tunnel, but I actually want to make it wider because it's not that long. And also, I will have to eventually attach the factory portal, but that's quite a lot longer. And I've got a bit of a theme for this bit that we could definitely extend. I have an idea about putting my portal here in like a bit of a rock. And then this bit being a little bit of my ice biome, the other end, now that we've got that. So I think maybe I'll make some trees and things. I don't know if that's a good idea in the Nether, but I guess we'll find out. And you know what? I feel like doing a time lapse, so join me in this time lapse. Have a little wiggle in your seat, dancing to the music. And hopefully this turns out okay. I can't deal with this stone any longer. It's so ugly. Well, this is how it's looking, and it's cool. Ghasts can spawn, though. I'm in the Nether Wastelands. I didn't realize that it was a spawn of... Oh, of course it's a spawn of Rex. It's just... it's just a normal Nether, inverted commas. You know, the classic Nether. I'm also, I think, gonna try and maybe build something, even if it's just a Nether rack wall, or, like, hill. Just sort of cover up this. Not that that looks bad. Just, I feel like it would be kind of nice to have a bit of a view out the windows too. This side, I mean, looks just like Nether. Could definitely cut that away. I don't know whose port that is, but maybe we'll end up seeing that too. But anyway, I don't know. That's stuff I can do another time. Also, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, it looks lovely and bright and wonderful. No. I have my gamma on when I'm working in the Nether if I can, just because it's just gloomy and it's quite hard to see when the sun's coming in the windows. There'll be a Corrales who's come to watch me. Thanks. Thanks, Corrales. Oh my goodness. Anyway, right, I'm just building a bit of the structure. And this is how it would look otherwise. Oh, it's so gloomy. It's so gloomy. Okay, we need to add laying for sure. I think that lighting's a little bit better. I've got a little bit of a campfire here. I might try and do some armor stand stuff in here. Maybe give it a bit of a story too. I feel like that would work nicely. Oh, I've just thought. I think I'm going to bring in some leaves that aren't the spruce and birch, because of course you guys know they don't change color. But as you can see with the grass and the this stuff, it does change color. It's this kind of sort of more nethery, actually, more deserty almost, I guess, dead grass. So I'm going to try and bring in some of those leaves too. So actually, let me go grab them real quick. Much better. I've even added some lichen up there, and yeah, these leaves look good. I might still play around with this some more, but I like it. I guess let me know what you think, anything missing, and also any suggestions for back here with the factory. I'm thinking of just continuing it this way, lining them up, and probably doing something factory themed, continuing this, but I have a feeling I kind of want my portal to go into a cave. I feel like this is a cave, and then it opens back up into the factory. I don't know. You guys can let me know, I guess, but I'm open to all ideas. Right, well, when I said I was into doing a building episode today, and when I say building, I mean kind of detail. I've done a lot of detail today. I think next episode we go big. We go less detail, just scale. But yeah, look, I've done a little bit in here because, again, this is still technically part of actually the start of the ice boat race, and I wanted it to look kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't my plan originally. I actually had a plan before I came up with the ice boat race idea for this whole donut of, well, ice is, well, water, I guess. This pond of mine was going to come inside, but it was obviously all going to be one level, and I was going to have lily pads go along, and of course it wouldn't be ice inside. But then I was like, you know what, it's actually pretty cool, and I do actually have a way around, which is kind of nice too. I guess I don't have a way around. Wait, no, I do have a way around this side. I mean, you know what, I'm going to put a little gate in here too. Oh, I guess I don't need one. Oh, look, it's still quite practical for me getting around. I need to fix up the base though. But yeah, like I said, I kind of do need to eventually. I was going to say work up there, but I can't actually get up there. I guess the way up is those stairs, but I don't know. I'm kind of trying to rethink how I'm like organizing my staircases and things. It's interesting because, I mean, maybe when I move this storage area out of here and potentially into there, which is more central in my base, and hopefully I'll be able to potentially fly out of that, which will be nice because I fly out of my storage room quite often, but I just have to walk down the stairs first. I can maybe make it just a big circular staircase in here or something. I feel like that will make it more accessible, because that's something I kind of end up not thinking about when it comes to bases, especially at this scale. I just assume they're going to be accessible because I'll be able to fly around it technically because of how big it is, but that's kind of not really the case. Anyway, next episode, I'm very, very excited to get some of these walls over here done. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be huge time lapses and things like that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I've never actually done a massive time lapse episode. I know time lapses aren't everyone's favorite, but come on, look at the scale of my base. If I get like a lot built, it will be kind of impressive, I think, as a time lapse. Anyway, I'm very, very excited about it. You guys know me. I love building, so hopefully you guys do too. And then we'll bring in some other stuff, of course, in the future again. but building is definitely my cup of tea at the moment. I'm just kind of addicted. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!